The official handing over ceremony took place earlier today at TANGO's premises, marking a significant step towards improving educational resources in the country. The initiative aims to bolster literacy and provide essential reading material to students, enhancing their learning experience in these vital institutions. Executive Director of TANGO, Desiree Bakurin, highlights the importance of these books, adding that the books have been examined to see that they are appropriate for the Gambian learning environment and condition. Bakurin also encouraged for the promotion of reading books to add value to their education.
We believe that we have to contribute towards promoting reading of books, add value to education. Because the more you read good books, it adds value to what you are doing. Because we all know what social media can do, and it's very easy to go to content that might not be appropriate. But with books, which we are using here and distributing to our partners here, they are for learning, complementing what is in place already. That's why curriculum is working with us on it. What they don't vet, we don't use. And before we send our assessment forms, we consult them to advise, to make sure that the books they are sending to Gambia is appropriate for our Gambian condition, our Gambian environment, our learning environment. So, having said that, we also appreciate those who are receiving these books. They will tell us how they have used the book, and we also conduct monitoring.
Kumbaba, Curriculum Research Evaluation Directorate at the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, shed light on the process of identifying how the books should be shared, looking at the necessary criteria, age and content of the book.
Also had a physical condition. We look at the physical condition of these materials, if they are okay to use or not. So we came here with different subject officers. At the Curriculum Directorate, we have different subject officers. So we look at these books, see which subject does it fit. For example, I am an English desk officer. We came with the maths, the science, and the like. So each subject specialist is given a carton or a book to look at the content, the relevance, the age appropriateness, and then that is how we identify some of these books if they are going to this institute or not. So some of these books we've realized that they are either for Gambia College, for tertiary institution, and most of them also are relevant for early childhood.
Beneficiary Hadidrami J from the University of The Gambia expresses gratitude of receiving these books and assures them that the books will be put into good use.
Books are the best gift that one can give to a university, definitely. We owe TANGO a great deal and a debt of gratitude, definitely, because as you can see, they are new books, and you know these books, cost a lot of money, definitely. So we are so much grateful and appreciative. We owe TANGO a great deal, definitely, and we just want to give them the assurance that these books will be put into good use for the benefit of our patrons, library users and research.
Fatoumata Ba, head of nursing and midwifery, also a beneficiary, while thanking TANGO for the initiative, said this is the first time School of Nursing is receiving such initiatives, despite being the oldest training institution in the country to train nurses and midwives.
We wish to extend our heartfelt gratitude to TANGO. As Madam has rightly mentioned, this is the first time School of Nursing is being a direct beneficiary. And we all know that the Gambia College, or School of Nursing and Midwifery, is one of the oldest training institutions, training nurses and midwives for this country. And we all know that when training nurses and midwives, we need to have good reference materials. And we cannot thank TANGO enough for giving us such a valuable gift to help in what we are rendering to the Gambia, the services we are rendering to the Gambia by training nurses and midwives.
Another beneficiary, Mike Fakondo, proprietor of Cardinal and administrator, said this is the second time receiving books from TANGO as a learning institution, calling Gambians to embrace the culture of reading.
This is our second time receiving books from TANGO. Definitely we'll be making very, very good use of the books. In fact, before we started getting books from TANGO, we've been going around looking for books, because actually every year we have a system in the school wherein we call Book Week, wherein children will be given books to read, and then at the same time they do some kind of book review. If you go to Cardinal, I tell you, even from year 1, 2, 3, children can read books, especially depending on their levels. So parents will go to the school, read for their children. It's always like a really, very interesting system. And one thing I believe is in Africa, the culture of reading is not there. I can remember when I was teaching some time back, sometimes even students in Form 4, you ask them to read. Hey, Mr. Fakono, I cannot read. But actually, when you go to Cardinal, from year 1 upwards, the children are trying to read. And they review books. They can write their own.
Representatives from both organizations expressed their commitment to promoting education and literacy in the Gambia, emphasizing the importance of access to quality books for students' academic success. The collaboration is expected to make a lasting impact on the educational landscape, benefiting students in the country. For Star TV News, this is Awasane.